When multiple editors work on the same WordPress site without strict rules, the design usually collapses. Someone overwrites a layout, another changes the padding, and suddenly your homepage is broken. By the end of this video, you will have a secure workspace where your designers can build layouts freely, and your writers can safely update text without touching the structure. To set this up, you need two things: administrator access to your WordPress dashboard and an active Elementor Pro license. Putting these controls in place protects your brand's visual identity while letting your team publish content much faster. Step 1 is deciding who needs access to what before we change any settings in WordPress. Here is the hierarchy we will build. Design leads get full administrator access. Page designers get editor access to create new layouts. Finally, your content editors and blog authors get highly restricted access to only update text. We are firmly following the principle of least privilege. This means you give each team member the exact minimum access they need to do their job, and you never give everyone administrator rights. With this structure mapped out, we know exactly which permissions to lock down in the software. Now go to your WordPress dashboard, hover over Elementor, and click on Role Manager. Click the drop-down for the editor role. Check the box labeled Edit Content Only. Next, open the Author role drop-down and check that exact same box. This mode lets your writers click on a paragraph or an image and swap out the content safely. This image shows the difference. On the left is the full design view. On the right, in content-only mode, the user is completely blocked from dragging new widgets, changing margins, or deleting sections. Activating this feature removes the risk of a writer accidentally destroying a complex page layout. To keep your branding consistent across pages built by different designers, you have to use a global design system. In Elementor, defining global colors and fonts creates a central hub that pushes exact brand styles to every widget. But beware of inline styles. Manually changing a color directly on a widget breaks its connection to the global hub. Training your team to rely on the global hub ensures your website always looks correct, no matter who is building the page. Even with strict rules, two people might try to edit the same page at the exact same time. If that happens, WordPress displays a post-lock warning on the screen. Stop working and wait for the other person to finish. This mockup shows the Elementor history panel. If someone does make a mistake, you can recover the page by viewing the list of previous saved versions and clicking Apply to restore an older layout. With post-locking and revision history, mistakes are easily reversible, keeping the editing process calm and manageable. If you run an agency, managing these workflows across 10 or more separate client sites creates constant login friction and slows your team down. The solution is browser isolation. This technology runs every tab in its own sandboxed environment, keeping cookies, sessions, and logins completely separate from one another. This diagram shows how a tool like Sendwin handles it. You can keep persistent browser sessions open for multiple separate client sites right inside a single window without the logins ever overlapping. This isolates your client environment securely, preventing accidental cross-site changes while speeding up your daily work. Let's review. Your global design system is locked in, your writers are safely contained, and your agency workflows are secured. To test your setup, create a dummy account with the author role. Log in and try to drag a new widget onto a page. It should block you. If you manage multiple client sites, eliminate your login friction by testing Send.Win today. Implementing these controls takes a few minutes.